Good evening all, this is Prashant, panel member Delhi. Today our topic is sentence rearrangement. Quite beautiful topic it is and very easy, believe me. First of all, we should understand what is sentence. You all know better that sentence is nothing but a group of words. What is that? A group of words. Let me write on the board, it will be more clear for you. A group of words which makes a complete sense, that we cannot forget that all the groups of words in the world, we cannot call all of them a sentence, but a group of words, more specifically when it gives you a complete sense, that is called sentence. Now we have a question that when it is needed to arrange the things when are not in arranged manner, of course. So when things are not in arranged manner, not in apple pie order, in that case we need to arrange them, right, so that it will look beautiful. Even in house, so many stuffs are lying here and there. When we arrange them on their particular places, then it looks beautiful. In the same way, when words are not arranged and then we arrange them to make a complete sentence, it looks beautiful as well as it gives you a complete sense. So, we should understand the basic components to make a sentence. So what are those? Let me write here. These three components, in which two are must. The first is subject and then verb. These two are must. Rest, object or complement or anything like that you can put over there. So these are the questions we have. So here we should recognize the subject, the verb and then the rest part of the sentence. Let me tell you, subject can be noun or pronoun. So subject either can be noun or pronoun. So let's go ahead. These are the sentences where pronouns are focused more. So, in the first sentence, I will, home, now, go. These are the 5 words, and as I told you, we should recognize the nouns or pronouns first, so that we can choose the subject. So, here home is the noun and I is the pronoun. Rest, will is the helping verb, go is the action verb, now is an adverb. So we should recognize home can be a subject or I can be a subject. Of course, yes, when you start the sentence with home, it will not give you a complete sense. So you should start with I. So I am writing the solution that side. Please have a look. It should be I, then helping verb, will, and then action word, go. I will go when I will go home. And now the question comes, I will go home, but when? So I will go home now. This is how we arranged the words in a particular manner, and now it is giving us a complete sense. Let's go for the second one. Give the present tomorrow, we, him, will. Now here, we'll recognize we, pronoun. Of course, we're talking about this verb. So let's start we. Then after, helping verb, we will. Then give action word, we will give whom. That is the indirect object. We should write that first. And then direct object. So we should give whom? Him. We mention? Tomorrow. So we will give him the present tomorrow. Let's go for the third one. Was last week he in hospital? Of course, yes, we have this word he as pronoun. We'll start the sentence with he, and then after, of course, the helping verb was. So he was where? In hospital. He was in hospital when? Last week. He was in hospital last week. Now, the fourth one, this sentence, in Greece, this is the place name, spent, action word, I don't know right now whether it's a subject or not, but we'll recognize that later. Will, helping verb, next, year, my holiday. It means it is about somebody's holiday, right? And this is I. It means I'm talking about my holiday. So let's start the sentence with I. Helping verb, will. I will do what? Action word. I will spend. Okay, so I will spend what? I will spend my holiday. So I will spend my holiday where? I will spend my holiday in Greece. Where? In Greece. But when? When we will celebrate that? Next year. Next year. Now, you please match it. I will spend my holiday. I will spend my holiday in Greece next year. So this is how you should arrange the words. One more thing, you can number them also. For that, I am going ahead to do that in next sentence. We have must at 5 o'clock leave we the house. Of course, we is the pronoun, we should start with the subject. So we'll number it 1, and we must. This is the modal auxiliary, this is the helping verb. So this is 2. Now what we will do? Action verb 3. Leave. We will leave what? We will leave the house. And then when? At 5 o'clock. Let's go ahead. We must leave the house. We must leave the house at 5 o'clock. At 5 o'clock. So this is how 5 sentences we have completed. I am going to erase these 5, then rest will go for. Okay, so this is the word. I'm sorry, it's Bruce Aries again. Okay, so the library, take I, the book, will today too. How we'll arrange that? I'm writing the solution over here. First of all, I, first number, then helping verb, will, second number, then I will do what? Take the action word, third number. Okay, so I will take what? I will take what? Fourth number, I will take the book. Okay, I will take the book where? To the library. And when? Today. So please go ahead and now please write. I will take the book where? To the library. When? Today. So you can put today as an adverb earlier as well. I will take the book to the the library today, or I will take the book today to the library. So it sounds better. So I wrote like this. Now, next go for the seventh one. My mom breakfast in the morning made. Very simple. My mom did something, so my mom is the subject. So please write. My mom. So my mom did what? My mom made. So it is the second number. So my mom made what? Breakfast. So my mom made breakfast in the morning. In the morning. This is how we completed 7th. Let's go for the 8th one. Now we have tonight want to the cinema to go we. Wow. After reading these disarranged words, we got to know that we want to go to the cinema, right? So let's go ahead. Let's start with we. Then want. We want what? We want to go where? To the cinema. To the cinema. We want to go to the cinema. When? Tonight. Tonight. Completed. And now the last but not the least. Have a look. Wrote last week they at school a test. So they again is the pronouns. Only one pronoun. That is the subject. Please start the sentence with. So they did what? They wrote. They wrote. They wrote what? They wrote a test. They wrote a test. Okay. They wrote a test where? At school. They wrote a test at school when? Last week. Last week. So they wrote a test at school last week. This is how we got to know that all these sentences which I solved, subject, verb and object, or whatever the remaining part, whether it is apart from object we have so many words like adjectives, then of course we describe in a more manner, then we have complements as well. So the very basic thing is to recognize subject, then after verb, in which first helping verb, then action verb, then after go for the object. This is how we go ahead. I believe it's very easy for you. You will definitely recognize that. Thank you so much. All the